That's bad.
Yes!
Would you like me to say them?
Yo, Migs just said I'm joking, but if she does you dirty, hit me up. I'll talk to her.
Oh my god.
Also, Trixie said that she'll help Emily kill a bitch.
I like your girlfriend, Red. She's cool.
Yeah.
No, none of it was orgy. Goddammit, it was all couple.
You never know,
Right?
dude.
No, I do know because I know who was in the house at the time. Sadly, because everybody is loud as shit when they yell at each other, and they always fucking yell at each other. 2, 3. All right. So the only person that doesn't fight with the person that they're dating were Stevie, that I knew of, and my brother. And the reason for Stevie is because he was the only person that was living down in the one of the downstairs rooms.
Okay.
While there were my brother, older sister, John, and then the other couple. So that's 5 people in the upstairs room. All right. Incest, no. I'm psycho, cool. Mike Hunt, ooh, yes. Biggest dickus. I beat Ryan up all the time, lol. Your girlfriend just outed you, Red.
I let her win. It's it's what puppies do.
Red
Stop
just
acting
enjoys
all
it.
big, Red.
Sure. But
We know those noodle arms ain't got nothing on them.
but what ended up happening was Jazzy just said nice. Alright, so what was happening was they, like I said, they argue all the time. And this so happened time it was my older sister and John, her ex. And might I add, they live in the same room. The reason being because they have a daughter together. So the daughter's crib is in the room, so obviously both of them refuse to not be in the room because their daughter's in the room, you know? Understandable. You know what? Fuck it. Fine. No complaints on that, alright? Like, they do them, I guess. And sometimes they do each other, and I hate it. But,
Wow.
am I wrong, though? No, I am not.
No, you're not.
There are times, while I was in call with Emily, where I sat there, I hear my sister, and I hate it.
Yeah,
I think the
is,
first time that it happened that we were on call, you told me that it was your sister.
Yes. And I hate it.
You better not be messing up my fucking organization, Chess, I swear to God.
No, I'm trying to keep the same organization.
The hint is trying.
I'm trying. Oh, I'm not allowed to put anything in that slot? Gotcha. Oh, there's some right there. I'm sorry. My bad.
I'll just wait till you're done. It's fine.
Alright. But, let's see. Where was I in the story?
Your sister.
Explaining scenario, yes. So, I'm living in that house. Alright.
You can
Constant
hear
arguments
things.
all the time. That part doesn't necessarily had to be said, but it's just context that I was living there and I genuinely didn't like it for the most part.
Yeah.
The only part that I wasn't too against was, you know, it was greenhouse. That is the yes. Brad understands what I mean when I say greenhouse. So does Danny. So does Emily. We all understand. She knows what I mean.
Yeah, I was there for it, man.
Yeah, she's seen me smoke. Like, but what ended up happening was my sister and, as I said, we'll call him John, were having an argument.
Dick face.
They always have arguments, so I was just sitting there like, alright, I'm sitting in my room. Their room is literally the one right next to it. So I sat there and said, I'll know if something like physical fucking like assault.
Yeah.
Abuse.
Yeah, abuse. I'll be able to tell if
Confrontation.
abuse happens.
Confrontation. Yes.
Yes. So I kept an ear open, and I literally sat there and told him, like, shush, I need to listen. Because if he does do something, I'm gonna have to run in there and break his neck. Might I add, Red, this person is the same height as me, but weighs half as much as me.
Oh,
I would
no.
say a quarter, actually.
Yes.
He built like
What?
a string bean.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's literally fucking twig. And
Damn.
yet he is one of the he's literally a Drake.
Yeah, oh no, yeah,
Work.
definitely.
No. Think of Drake, but give him even stronger bipolar and Asperger's.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Which
Damn.
means he has extreme anger issues.
Okay.
And also, since he thinks of himself as God, he doesn't ever sit there and be like, I'm sorry. He doesn't ever sit there and try to back down.
Well,
Which
no,
means he gets himself fucked up sometimes.
he did
That's-
say he was sorry multiple times.
Yeah, sure, He's fucking lying ass piece of shit. He was just saying that saying Christina won't leave. Wait a minute. Comments. Cool. Shit. So incest. I can tell Ryan lets her win. My sister, her name is also Jazzy. I let her win too, so I can confirm Red is no lying. 69 doggy cowboy reverse cowboy. I don't fucking know the position, Superior. Jesus. Why do I hear a cat? Because Emily has a pet cat in the game. Also, Addie might be in the room. I'm not sure. You like jazz?
Rick, you said you had a village, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend like I understand. Oh,
Can I trade you one baked potato for one regular
Yeah.
potato?
I have regular
Sure.
potatoes.
No,
Okay,
I do
yeah.
not like penis, but trying to get Rick to say it. Ha ha ha. Ryan, I want fucking cuddles, says Trixie. Trixie, no man is gonna cuddle you ugly ass. Picture, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Victor, shut the fuck up.
Graymick said, yo, chill. I'm kidding. Don't pull out the slippers, please. Don't. You
I'm
need
pulling the
help,
4-5.
Trixie, to kill a man. There's a lot more where that came from. Red, people are being mean to me. Alright. So I caught up on that.
I'm gonna cut some bitches.
Alright, so they were arguing. It happens a lot. But also in the past, it has gotten physical. To the point of where it's not just like pushing, but to actually like punch and choke out, like actual assault shit. Red, what's your chords? I got potatoes. I got
I was gonna head towards you guys. I'm at 975, 138.
What pretty much happened was the argument started, and it was more intense than it usually was. So I was in a call with Emily at the time when it was happening. So I sat there and told Emily, "Shush, I need to listen now." I sat there like, I'm sorry to say it this way, but you cannot talk right now. I need to pay attention.
Wait, what the hell? Why isn't?
So
it's not...
we're sitting there pretty
negative,
much
that's
like mouthing what we need to say to each other, and I was sitting there keeping an ear out. Shit ton of yelling, shit ton of fucking mainly Stan yelling. Christina was very
Docile?
victim state.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
So Stan started yelling, and then he grabbed her phone from her
Uh-oh.
because it is on his phone plan.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, "This is my phone. You're not getting it back."
Mm-hmm.
And he literally sat there and told her, "I'm returning it to the store." He said, "I'm done. I'm returning your phone to the store." And then he went downstairs. He came back upstairs, and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna get her." He said that he was returning his phone to her. I doubt it. He was probably just trying to fucking sit there and say like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry. All right, there you go. No further." But Christina was still fucking like pissed at him and shit, and honestly scared of him. And she said it to his face. She's fucking scared of him.
What the hell is that floating thing in the sky? Oh wait,
Phantom?
no, that was a cloud. I was like,
Ooh, what's the
Brad,
cloud
how
dude?
drunk are you?
He
Yes.
did say he was high. Alright, so in Red's defense, he gave us a warning, alright?
I'm like Lil Wayne right now. I am both.
Ah, yes. Alright, so, let's see. He came back up. They were yelling at each other. Yada, yada, yada. You know, domestic yelling. It happens. Sometimes. It shouldn't, but it does. It sucks. But, let's see.
Okay, I should be
Apparently, he, from what I've heard from both sides of the story, he grabbed her by the ankle and pretty much yanked her off the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. And then, he says that she kicked him in the nuts, but he definitely did not act as
Tiny
someone
Village.
who just got kicked in the nuts by someone who was being very defensive in the moment. Because he sat there and said, "You literally just kicked me in the nuts," in a perfectly fine voice, as it.
Nah,
I
you
think
get
she
kicked
kicked him in the
nuts, You're
leg.
going on the ground.
I think she kicked him in the leg, and he was just trying to pull some sort of fucking bullshit card because he knew I could hear the fucking conversation. That's what I think was happening. Because he knew I could hear it. Because he knew I was awake. Because he talked. I believe he went into the room before the argument actually started, and like talked to me a little bit. But pretty much, I guess he was just acting up a sympathy card, so then he'd be able to have an excuse for why he did whatever happens. Pretty much, the next few things I hear, they argue some more. He sits there and says, "I'm sorry I had to grip you up like that." And then Christina's crying. He he stomps downstairs like furious. He starts yelling at his grandma because she told him he shouldn't slam the door like that, because he slammed the fucking door on the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he started bitching at her, and then he stomps his way back upstairs and says, "My grandmom says you're gonna beat my ass, so let's go outside." And I'm sitting there, shirtless on a call, just like, what the fuck? I just woke up like 20 minutes ago from you guys arguing. What the fuck did that come from? Like, I don't even talk to your grandmom. Where the fuck did she get the impression that I'm gonna beat your ass? I mean, I will if it comes to it, but like, what?
He just wanted a bullshit reason.
Christina thinks that it's because his grandma basically said, her brother's in the room right now. If you continue hitting her, he's gonna beat your ass. Is what I think is what people think that she said, which seems pretty accurate. 2, 3, 4. Pretty much her saying, "Watch what the fuck you're doing. Someone 3 times your size is up there, and he is on her side because of family. You're fucked. Like, stop." But obviously, him being dumbass Asperger,
Dipshit.
again, we use the name John since I'm not giving out real names. He sat there and basically took it as, "Oh yeah," and went upstairs. And I guess he tried to intimidate me. I just sat there. What the fuck?
Dumbass
Where did that
shit.
come
Intimidate. Intimidate got reflected.
Emily.
Comments real quick. Let's see. Let's see. I ain't doing nothing, Red. I'll fucking do it again. Stop being mean to me, Trixie. Just tell him where you're dead and you're good. Shit ton of moaning.
It's like, alright, you really don't
You know
want
what's funny? Every time I
take it.
like Red's video, it adds 2 likes, and when I unlike it, it takes away 2 likes. Then if I like it again, it turns to 2 likes. Kind of strange. So they were fucking while being scared and high. What the fuck? Do it when you can remember. Can you tell my baby I love him and he needs sleep? And I'm going to go beat it. I'll be back. Okay, Superior, you're weird, but okay. But continuing story. They were arguing. He runs upstairs and says, "You're gonna beat." My grandmom said you're gonna beat my ass, so let's go outside. I pretty much said, "I don't have a reason to beat your ass yet, so no, I'm not." He then storms off again outside with Christina's phone still. Christina eventually goes outside after him, and they're outside. And then by the time I get outside, they're walking around Christina's car. She's yelling at him to give her phone back. And he's pretty much saying no and bitching. So, alright. And then, let's see, come on, memory. let's see. He goes to the pool room pissed, and Christina basically tells me, "You need to get my